I mean, is this a good idea? It's kind of like so. I feel like it's a good idea now, but as soon as I have to tidy this up, I'm gonna really regret it. Oh shit, that was my remote. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have another Christmassy related unboxing for you today, and I promise after this video I'm going to slow the Christmas stuff down. As fun as it has been to do, it's gotten quite pricey, so I'm definitely going to chill out after this one, but I had to unbox this collection just because Lush is one of my favourite places to shop come Halloween and Christmas time. It's kind of a tradition almost for me that I go and pick up majority of both the Halloween, bonfire night and Christmas range, just so I can show you guys. And it's a time of year when it gets colder that I tend to have more baths and pamper myself a little bit more in the evening, so I do like to invest a little bit more in my products. And it's just, like I said, a bit of a ritual for me to pick up the collections. So as soon as it launched online a couple of days ago, I made a next day delivery order and I got quite a hefty box full of stuff. It was over £100, I think it was like 110. I picked up most things, not gift sets, but most things individually, and I tried to pick up things that I hadn't used before. There was still things in the range that I haven't picked up, and there were also some things that I've had from last year or previous years that I thought there's no point in kind of hauling them because you guys have seen them before. So yeah, I did get a nice selection. I think I have 15 products here altogether, so I thought we would unbox them. I'll show you what they are, what they look like, the prices, and we can go through them all. Oh, actually, they've started including packaging, which actually tells you what you bought and a description. That is so handy for me. I thought I would keep having to refer to my phone. I'm so happy that they're finally doing this. This must be new because they didn't do this last year, and I don't think I've ever seen them do it on online orders before, so I'm really happy about that. Everything has these little popcorn pieces. It's all kind of stored with these little packaging bits, and that not only protects the products, but if you're wondering how to recycle these, if you just put them in water, they gently melt away and dissolve, and it's just a really effective way of getting rid of them rather than them clogging up your whole recycling. So I just want to say that the whole room smells incredible. It smells so pepperminty and Christmassy. I love it. So the first thing I pulled out is actually the first thing that I saw online, and this is called the Golden Pear, and this is a soap, and it's in a pear shape, but it's kind of like this papaya kind of colour, and you have golden glitter. It's absolutely beautiful. It kind of looks like a macaron because it's kind of two-sided, and then you have this light kind of peach cream running through it. It's a very, very beautiful product. This actually contains pear puree and sandalwood oil, fair trade, whole organic clove as well. So it's very Christmassy, very outdoorsy, very fresh, not sweet at all. One that I would definitely say is one that you should go and sniff because it's not as typical as you would think. It's not like a sweet pear or anything like that. It's not a kind of patisserie kind of pear either. It's not like a crumble. It's just very fresh, very, very nice indeed, so I do like that. And the Golden Pear was £6.25, and again, that is a soap, so I think it will look gorgeous and festive, just sat on the sink, and yeah, I'm super thrilled with that one. So that is the first thing that I got. Okay, so the next one we're going to go for is this Snow Fairy Jelly Bomb. So this is like a jelly bath bomb, which basically means it's like a typical bath bomb, but they have these pockets of jelly, and they just create this really lovely hydrating water for you. This smells just so typically like the regular Snow Fairy scent, so candy floss, bubble gum, that kind of thing. Just very sweet, very delicate, but very, very Moorish. It's such a lovely fragrance. This one says, get into a bath and cast away this jelly bath bomb into the water, watching as clouds of skin softening jelly swirls around you. And this is £5.25, and it is literally, it smells good enough to eat. It smells so sickly and sweet. It's just such a lovely one, so really happy to have that, and that again is a jelly bath bomb in a Snow Fairy. But the next one we have is super impressive, and this is one of their double bath bombs. They kind of just come like this, and they come apart, so the body is one section and the head is another, and it is just mega impressive. I mean, these are £10 each, or just under at £9.95, but they are pretty epic, and they just look really cool. So this one is the Santa Bomb Bomb, and this one basically to me smells like strawberry, but it has notes of strawberry, bergamot oil, cocoa and vanilla, and it says, rolling with my ho-ho homies, we all know Santa is on his way with lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. Relax in waters of strawberries and cream to bring on sweet dreams. And it does just smell like that. It smells really sweet, strawberries and cream, and it's just one that I think a lot of people will like. I mean, it's massive. You totally could, you know, have this as 2 uses. You don't have to use it all at once, although I think I probably will, just because I'm extra like that, and I love the double hit of fragrance. But the eyes are kind of like a balm as well, so they're quite moisturising, which I think is really nice. It's just going to add again to that softening of the skin. So yeah, that is the Santa Bomb Bomb, and he was £9.95. The next one is so cute, and I've never actually tried a bubble room before. They're kind of like the ones that look like macarons, and this is the Puddy Holly Bubble Room, and I love the name of that. I think it's so sweet, and this basically looks like a little Christmas pudding. You have the little berries in the top with the little holly leaf, and then it's like a Grinch kind of colour with silver glitter. Very, very pretty to look at. This smells really clean. It smells really marzipan-y and Play-Doh-y. It smells really similar to the Snow Fairy that came out. Not Snow Fairy, the angel one with the gold glitter and the white background. That was gorgeous, and I loved that. And this smells really similar. I don't think they've relaunched that this year, but this is pretty much the same scent. So marzipan, cocoa butter, that kind of thing. And this one says, have a holly jolly bath time, let the bergamot give you cheer. Oh by golly, have a holly jolly bath time this year. And this was £4.95 for one. So yeah, I really do like it. I haven't tried a bubble room before, but I'm guessing you just crumble it under the water and just let it do its thing. So yeah, really happy to have that. If I didn't mention, Puddy Holly was also £4.95 as well. So the next one I have is another bath bomb, and this is the Pearl de Sel, and I have to say this looks very luxurious. It's very, very minimalistic, very easy on the eyes, not like animated kind of Christmas, a very classy kind of Christmas. And this is meant to be a very decadent one, and it kind of is just this off-white, and it has these golden little pearls on the top. It is mesmerising. It's so, so nice. This basically smells quite floral to me. It has notes of rose and cassis. So it's very light, very feminine, very easy, and again, one that's perfect for during the day because it's nice and light, but also quite relaxing for the evenings as well. And this says, bath time is your moment, relax and enjoy, you deserve this. And this was at £4.95. And again, that's the Pearl de Sel. It's actually quite similar to the Puddy Holly Bath Bomb because it does smell quite marzipan-y. But you have the delicate rose that just comes through and just makes it so calming and relaxing. So yeah, big fan of this one. I think a lot of people will like that one as well, especially if you like a nice clean looking kind of bath with not much bells and whistles. I think that will appeal to a lot of people. So again, that's the Pearl de Sel, and that was £4.95. This one is so much fun. This is the Naughty Elf Bubble Bar. This is quite tall actually. The hat is just super long, and it's just really, really cute, and he has this nice little pink nose and white beard. This one is quite a difficult kind of fragrance for me to place. It smells quite citrusy, but this contains lemon oil, jasmine and violet leaf absolute. And it says, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'll tell you why. This little elf is naughty but very, very nice. So I'm looking forward to trying that. Again, it's a bubble bar, so you just crumble it under warm water and let it do its thing. And I'm guessing that this will look like a very creamy, white, ready kind of water. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. It's very citrusy, so it's very uplifting. Again, perfect for the warming time of the year where you want warming kind of scents to feel nice and cozy. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to sprinkling him in the bath. And again, that was the Naughty Elf Bubble Bar, and he was £5.95, but he is a pretty decent size, I have to say, so that's that one. The next one is one that's meant to really visual and really sensory as well, so I feel like this would be a fantastic one for the kids, and this is the World's Smallest Disco. So this is a black kind of charcoal colour, but you have these really huge pockets of colour in between. As the bath bomb spreads out and melts, you have loads of different pockets of colour coming out, and this also contains popping candy as well. So it's going to be quite a spectacle. So I'm really looking forward to trying that. And this contains cognac oil, lime oil and grapefruit. It's not my favourite scent, even though it's citrusy, and normally citrus scents are my jam. This just smells quite charcoaly as well, and quite muddy, I guess, in a way. So this is definitely more for the visual side of things. It's not really to my taste in terms of its scent, but again, with it containing popping candy and all the different colours, I think it'd be a fantastic one for the kids. But yeah, I don't think this will be everyone's cup of tea in terms of the scent because it's very, very strong, but this was £5.25 as well for anyone who is interested in picking one of these little bad boys up. So I also got another one of the giant bath bombs, and this again comes apart, and this is the Snowman Bomb Bomb, and this kind of reminds me of Olaf from Frozen. I just think it's super sweet. Mine looks like he has no eyes, basically because the powder's kind of gone over his pupils a little bit, which has made him look a bit weird, but I'm sure he was very cute when he was sent. And this smells just like peppermint. That's the only way. Actually, more spearmint actually, I would say. It's very minty, very fresh, great for the morning, great for bath time, during the day. There's not really any other scent that I can merge in with this. It basically just smells very, very minty. So if you are a fan of mint fragrances, then I would definitely suggest going for this one. It says, bathing in a winter wonderland. This is so refreshingly good. It was named twice. And again, that was the Snowman Bonbon, and he was £9.95 as well. And these are quite weighty, like they're really heavy. So you could definitely, as I said, just use them separately if you wanted to be less extra. But yeah, he's super cute. So that is the Snowman Bum Bum. The next product I am so excited about because it's one of my favourite scents that Lush have ever created, and this is called, I believe, the Yognog Yule Log, and this is basically a bubble bar. I've never seen a bubble bar like this before, where you have like the shea moisturising cream kind of side, and then you have the powders in the middle. I just think it's wonderful. The scent of this is, honestly, it smells good enough to eat. It smells like custard, vanilla, treacle, like sticky toffee pudding, patisserie, baking, vanilla. It just smells like, honestly, good enough to eat. Toffee, those really delicious kinds of warming, comforting scents. It's just like baking at Christmas time. That's the only way I can describe it. It smells incredible, and this one I believe was actually a really decent price for something of this size. This was actually £4.96, which you could definitely even break this up into 4 or 3 or even 2. Like, you really could just like make this last, and it's actually melting and just leaving this golden residue of moisture behind. It's lovely. One I'm really excited to try, and again, that is the Yognog Yule Log bubble bar. So yeah, really, really happy to have that. I just wish I could eat it. So this next thing is actually a skincare product, and I decided to pick up a mask. There was loads of jellies and that kind of thing to choose from, but I've tried Santa's Belly for 2 years on the trot, so I thought I would go for this one. And this is actually a jelly face mask, and it's the Rudolph mask. It comes in this little pot, and it says, the jelly face mask, Rudolph with your nose so bright, won't you cleanse my face tonight? With cocoa powder, orange oil, and it smells like the chocolatiest little explosion you will ever smell. And I love that it's like just jiggles away. It's just so sensory, and it honestly, it just smells like chocolate pudding, like hot chocolate melted fudgy pudding. I mean, I'm trying to eat clean, so I have to get my chocolate fix where I can because I'm not eating a lot of chocolate recently. But this definitely will hit that sweet spot for me, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to get in the shower, spread this all over my face, and just pretend like I'm eating the biggest, fattest chocolate cake of my life. Mega excited about that. And that was £6.63, so quite pricey, but it is a skincare product, and it is 65 grams as well. So the next one we have is one for you pink lovers out there, and this is called the Cheery Christmas, and this is a bath bomb. It's pink, it's kind of like a geometric kind of design, and you have the embossed snowflake. This to me smells really clean, really classic, but with a hint of sweetness and like cocoa in there as well. It just smells really delicious and sweet, but not in the snow fairy kind of way, in a darker, more rich kind of way. Definitely like a cocoa kind of scent, but I really do like it. It's really fresh. Again, I think this one would be ideal to use during the day, just to kind of waken your senses up a little bit, and I just think that looks gorgeous. And the Cheery Bath Bomb cost, if I can find it, £3.29, so that is a pretty decent price because it's a really good size, that one as well, and it's all over my hands. But yeah, if you love pink, that and Snow Fairy, definitely recommend. So this next one is kind of in between sweet and sinister for me, because it's sweet and the concept of it is really sweet, but there's something quite creepy about her. I don't know why. I think it's because she's just like that. staring. But this is basically the Princess Bomb Bomb, and it's a similar kind of concept to the other two. It's a larger bath bomb, comes in 2 parts. You have the head and the body separate. You can use them together or separately, as I've said. And she's wearing a little crown, and she's in this little pink dress. I think it's weird because she has a blue face, so she kind of looks a little bit dead to me. But that might be a bit dark, so I don't know. My mind just works a little bit weirdly sometimes, but there's something about her that I don't trust. But I'm happy to have her and give her a little try. So yeah, that is the Princess Bomb Bomb, and again, she was $9.95. She smells quite powdery and quite like violety, so I think that this would be a really nice one to use at night. So it's quite calming, quite relaxing, and it kind of smells a bit pepperminty as well, but I don't know if that's just kind of rubbed off on one of the other products. This one's quite a difficult one for me to place in terms of the scent, but it's very fresh, very clean, very classic. So yeah, that is the Princess Bomb Bomb, and she was £10. So I'm just going to set her down very carefully. I feel like she's staring at me. Yeah, I'm going to put her down. The next one we have looks far friendlier, and this is the Gingerbread Man. So this is basically called a sparkle jar. So he is kind of like this moisturising skincare bar that you rub off, kind of like a massage bar, but he contains kind of glittery particles as well. So he leaves a really nice soft shimmer behind. This smells incredible, but you will not like this if you do not like ginger scents, because the overriding scent of this is kind of like ginger mixed in with clove. So very nutmeggy, very patisserie again, but not patisserie sweet, more like authentic ginger when you've just grated it, like when you're making a curry, that kind of thing. So you'd have to be into your ginger scent to appreciate this. It's not like a sweet ginger that smells like a biscuit. It's more like authentic, just grated raw ginger. I think I've just said that, but yeah, that's what it smells like. He's kind of like this 3D kind of bar, so I think that that would last a really long time. And he's got this smiley little face. I love the colour of this as well. It kind of reminds me of the little gingerbread man in Shrek. I think it's really sweet, so I think the kids will enjoy playing with that as well, or having a bit of moisturise with that, because it's difficult to moisturise children. So anything that can make it a little bit fun, I'm all for. So that is the Gingerbread Sparkle Jar, and I love the name of that, and he's literally getting all over my hands. So yeah, I really do like him. He's leaving a really nice kind of moisturising film on my skin. And I mean, ginger is such an iconic scent for this time of year, or for the Christmas time of year that it's intended for. So I think Christmas enthusiasts will like him. So the next one we have is another one for the Christmas enthusiasts out there. And this is the Candy Cane Bubble Bar. I love this so much. I think the colour is so vibrant and so rich, and I think it's just going to create a really lovely kind of strawberry kind of coloured water, because you have the cream with the red, and it smells, this smells really pepperminty but sweet. So like the other one, the Snowman, that just smelled really fresh and authentic kind of spearmint, this smells like the kind of thing that you would want to eat, because it's quite sweet and pepperminty at the same time. So this is great again for the young ones out there, or people that look like me, just love the scent of mint in general. And yeah, I really do like that. It's a decent size as well. This one's quite heavy, and he was, if I can find the price, he was £3.29. So again, I mean, a lot of this is obviously done by weight, so if you choose a massive one, or if you get a massive one online, then your prices may vary a little, but that's a really lovely size for me. Definitely a one bath situation, but I just want to bite into it. That's the thing with Lush, it's making me hungry. And the last product we have is a soap. There are quite a few of them. There was this really cool kind of Northern Lights situation one that I did look at, but when I saw this one I thought that is the one. And because I got the Pear one as well, I just like one upstairs, one down, otherwise it's overkill. And this one is the dinkiest, cutest little soap I have ever seen. Like, how gorgeous is this little Santa? So his name is Strawberry Santa, and like his name would suggest, he smells of strawberries, of cream, and kind of a little bit of a rosy tinge as well, like Turkish Delight. He smells delicious. Again, I just want to bite his head off and eat him. And I love the fact that he has this really creamy sort of situation, which is his beard, but it's kind of like a really thick moisturising cream that comes off. So not only are you washing your hands, but they're just going to feel incredible once you're done, which I really do like, because I wash my hands a lot and it can get quite drying. There are little flecks of strawberry seeds in here as well, which I think is a really nice touch. And he kind of has this little brown top to his head. He's just so sweet. He's so adorable. It's going to be a shame to kind of wash him away, but I am really excited. So again, that was the Strawberry Santa soap, and he was £5.21. And that's everything, guys. I hope you all enjoyed going through the majority of the 2018 Christmas collection from Lush with me today. Comment down below, let me know what you think of these items. Let me know what your favourite products are from Lush, because I'd really love to hear from you. I always reply to my comments, so make sure you say hey. Subscribe if you're new to my channel for more. I won't say Christmas unboxings for now. I'm kind of just going to give you guys a break, but there will definitely be gift guides coming up and stocking fillers and all that wonderful stuff, along with favourites, hauls, and just all that jazz from me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and hanging out today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!